And why should that be important to me? Like family didn't matter then, cousins didn't matter then, only your significant other, only your spouse being pregnant and having kids. That's the only thing that mattered then. So now all of a sudden, why is family coming together, having family reunions, cousins meeting cousins, kids? Why is all this stuff important now? Seeing the fact that it wasn't important at first. Like, what is so important about it now? Why should it be done now after all this time? When people have done been through suffering, people outside the family had to help you survive in times of crisis, where it was life or death situations. Where were family then? If you feel like, hey, I can live without my family now because I've been living without them this whole time, why should they feel differently about you because you made that decision? They should be like, oh man, where was I at all these years? What was I doing all these years that he needed somebody? Who was around him all these years? Why do he put these people before he put me? The same reason why you put your spouse and your baby mamas and your husbands and wives before me in those times. If you really think about it, put yourself in my shoes when you really needed somebody and you had to go to people outside of your family for love and comfort, not just financial things. You had to go to people outside your family for joy and happiness in times of sorrow. You had to go to people outside your family for food and nurturing and clothing and shoes and hygiene products and good health and mental well being. And then all of a sudden, these people don't understand. Well, where was I? Well, I know most of the time I was in a boarding house. When I wasn't on the boarding house, I was running from the police. When I wasn't running from the police, I was in homeless districts and living because there wasn't enough room in the shelter, sleeping outside, going weeks without sleep, just passing out. That was the only rest I was getting. So I don't understand. Now all of a sudden, these people live so good. What do they even need me in their life for after all this time? I feel like it'd be better if I just lived the way I live. And then some people don't understand. How can you love somebody never been in your life?